Hey Beals, welcome back. Today is a little shorter episode where I'm not working on the other project but want to show another of the projects I'm working on. This is more of an experiment and I'm pretty excited. The game is about using your hearing. So blind people can play this game because it's fair for everyone, because the game, this is the interface. It's completely black. And then you can just move around. And you have to listen where you walk. And then, oops. Something on there. But, yeah. Apparently there's some mistakes. They weren't there yesterday. I need to figure out what it is. But if we run again, just so you can see what's going on, we can press the D in the menu here, and then we are in developer view, so you can see what's happening behind the scenes. And we just the game is simple. Where you try what you do. Then to turn the right way to do this, and that's just great. You can of course try. Let's just walk over the side, and yeah, the game is just sound based. You can run, and you can sneak, and I haven't implemented it, but there will be people and with guns and everything. So if you're too noisy and they find you, then you'll be shot and stuff like that. And as you saw when I died, when I jumped down here, this circles is like sound waves that the others can interact with. So the circle there indicates the sound is so loud. And yeah, there's my error still. The main thing I'm doing here is I'm using some scripts I've created to play sounds. They're just using the new Game Maker audio system from Game Maker Studio, and then I can play the sound at a specific position or from a specific emitter, and that's what I'm using. Then I got this sound always for menus and stuff like that, where I just plays the sound, not depending on where you are or anything, and some listing here I'm not done with, and I think that's what made the mistake, the bug. But that this will control what to say when the idea is like you move around. A is DW, W you jump straight up, if you walk you jump to the side. If you press space, then you automatically jump to the side, you don't just jump straight up. If you jump into a wall, he says ouch, funny enough. You use things in front of you with the E button, and you feel with the Q. Like if there's a wall in front of you, you know you can't go further, but if you press Q you can feel, and you can, for example, see that it's a door instead, and then you can enter it with E, or you can like that. So that's sort of to figure out what you got by you, and if there's a ledge in front of you and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, the grid-based movement I created with if we go into the player, with some variables, one variable called dx, and then in the step event when moving here, what basically happens is that it adds dx to the value, so that's the direction x, the new x, where it wants to go. And then if it's not on the new position, or if the then it will move to the new position or move toward the new position. And if it is, and if the new position is not usable, then depending on if you're running, you will just run into the wall. If you are walking, then he will just stop and say no. Right now he's just saying test, because I don't have the sound yet. But that's how it is. And as you saw in the test room here, there was those light blue or transparent blue blocks, and that's just to indicate where there are ledges, so that's where you can climb up. The reason I made it this like this with the block based and the aligned is because when it's dark you can't really see what's happening anyway. So you can sort of make this more smooth and make this way you can make a reliable system. So so you can listen, you can count how many steps you're walking, you can count how many steps you're running, where the ledges are, and then you can jump. I was inspired by a video I saw. Actually, the controls are mainly inspired by Abe's Odyssey. And the game is inspired by a blind man who have gotten through Abe's Odyssey, which is a pretty hard game. And he is blind, and he just listened where he had to go and tried until he succeeded. So I thought this would be a very interesting experiment, making a game where it's all dark. I think I will put the game file in the description so you can download it. But please don't just use it and make your own project directly off of it, because it's just so you can learn from it, find some things, some code, some for your curiosity. But I really want to make this project and continue with it and finish it, and it's a little sad if someone with more time on their hands or quicker coders copy the project and then just make it themselves. So yeah, but I will trust you and I will put it in the description. So that was just what I wanted to show you today. I know it's not a lot, not compared to the other videos of Game Maker, which is 40 minutes around the videos are, but I hope you enjoyed anyway, and see you next week with a normal video. Bye.